I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to say it.
Oh, yeah, nope.
Oh, shit, I did.
It's unbelievable. Well, it's the bit rate's still sitting at. I'm spamming people right now. All right, so if the stream quality's crap, I'm sorry. I'm like running super low. Like I took this, we normally stream at 3,800, 3,900 kilobits per second. I'm down to like 1,000 kilobits a second right now, running like a 5-second delay. So I mean, like, if YouTube can't consume this, then they need to upgrade their ISDN. All right, I'm gonna retweet it back out.
Well, you got a super chat. While you're typing, can you answer?
Yeah, I can answer.
With Monero, is worth using old CPUs to mine? Thanks for all the work you do and knowledge you share.
Yeah, so Monero is kind of one of those cool things where, like a decent GPU, like a 1080 or a 1070 right now, even some of the RX 580s, 570s, run Monero at like 500, 420, almost 600 hash, where a decent older CPU will do about half that. So I mean, there's not a huge gap right now from what I'm seeing on Monero with GPU mining versus CPU mining. So I need to do some more testing with it, but from what I'm seeing is like my Ryzen box that I have over, that we do a lot of the post-rendering stuff, like all the cool video stuff that we'll put together. That box is running 1800X Ryzen overclocked to like 4.126 gigahertz, which is about as fast as you can get a Ryzen to overclock underwater. And that thing does like 660 hashes, which is faster than any of the GPUs I've tested. So XMR is really good for some CPUs. I do have some old CPUs, and that actually makes me want to do a separate video on just XMR. If you guys would be interested in seeing that kind of video, we take like i3, i7, i5s, Q6600, some of the older CPUs, and just did a Monero video of just benchmarking stuff against it, and then take, to be an all-night Monero type of setup. If you guys want to see something like that, I could put that together pretty quick, and we could just do it together. Look at what the real rates of Monero can output with different GPUs and CPUs. I think that'd be kind of a cool video. I'm actually interested in doing that. Yeah, it looks like we got a little yellow on the stream, but hopefully it holds up. We would love to do that. Let's see here. Yeah, and I think we actually got some. I think I got some old AMD. I think I got an FX 8350. I think we got a 6100 or a 6300. We got an FX 6300 and then a FX 8300, 8350. But there's a few different boxes we have down here that have that. And I have those 750 Ti's I haven't done anything with. Those 750 Ti's are actually pretty good from Monero. You can get like 420 hash out of those. So we can do a Monero build with that too. So yeah, we got plenty of stuff around here to trying to go and test that. And yeah, I've been interested in Monero. Let's see if we can get. I'd really like to. If I can ask for a few of you guys to kind of go out there, if we can get quite a few, you know, I don't think we'll get it to 300 because this stream kind of went to shit tonight. You know what? We'll just see who ends up showing up, and that gives all you guys that are actually able to get in and be with us, gives you guys the better chance at the free stuff. So let's see here. Let's take a time check. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give. It's 8:36 p.m. my time. I'm gonna continue building this. We can talk through some of the stuff that we were just talking about earlier about the mining. And then at 9 o'clock, I'm going to give you guys an email address and a code that you'll put into the subject. It's the only thing that you can put in that subject, is what I tell you, because what I have parsing in that thing actually reads the subject line. And then you're going to put your handle that you have here on YouTube in the subject, or in the body of the email. So you'll put those three things in there, and then we'll give it like 15 minutes or so, let everybody kind of put all their stuff in for the raffle, and then we will give that graphics card away to everybody, and we'll just do it with who is in here. So there's 130 people in here right now. You guys might get lucky. I mean, because most people try to get like 1,000 people in a video, and then you guys have a lot of competition. So I mean, 1 in 133 or whatever it ends up being in the next 20 minutes is actually pretty good. I mean, decent odds. Better. I mean, for like a $400 item right now. I mean, it was a couple $100 item at one point, but right now it's about $400. That's pretty good odds. Most raffles are not even that, and we'll see. So that was one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight, though, is that we did do an update on the multi-miner. I'm going to try to get that out to you tonight. So I'll put it in this video, and I'll put it in the other video, and I'm going to put it on btsbetrippin.com. We'll share it a couple other places. It's just a, I think we put some extra pools in there. We've added Claymore 9.7 in it, and I believe we added a couple CPU miners in there also, and try to expand it a little bit more. But I'm looking for feedback. So if you guys are watching right now and you're looking for other types of pools, or you're looking for other types of miners in there, let us know, and we'll get them added to that multi-miner. But yeah, I mean, if you guys can give us a like and share and stuff, and then after this raffle, I think that people will see this kind of the after thing and be like, holy crap, they actually gave a GPU away. And what I'm going to ask is whoever gets that GPU, if you guys, we'll put like a note in there, right? I'm going to show you guys the note. So if somebody else somewhere in the world wants you to get it, because this is going to be open up to everybody, if you guys could just kind of like take a selfie or something with it. You don't have to put yourself in there, just your hands, and maybe your local newspaper or something. I don't know. Everybody knows I'm in the St. Louis area, so you know, if you get that, you kind of show, hey, oh my God, BSB Trippin gave me a card. You can put that up, throw it up on Twitter, even if you don't have a Twitter account, make a fake one, delete it, I don't care. And just that way we can reshare it and let everybody know that, hey, we're not just pulling your leg, we're giving this stuff away to people. So, you know, I try to be genuine with you guys, and you guys could do us a solid and just send it back and, you know, say, hey, yeah, I got the card, it's working great. I haven't modded it. We'll talk that through, whoever the lucky winner ends up being. If you want us to pre-mod it to have it ready to go for mining, or if you're just going to use it for your gaming. I mean, we could have some gaming dudes come in here, and it's free game, man. Whoever ends up winning it wins it, and you know it's not going to be the last one. So we'll work through some stuff. I got some other stuff throughout the next couple of weeks that we'll look at, you know, adding in there and trying to get it out there. Yeah, but definitely on this video, guys, put what you want in that multi-miner. I see some people asking for Music Coin and some of the other ones, but we'll go out there, we'll pre-configure it, we'll make sure that it's working for both NVIDIA and AMD and your CPU, whereas we start to add more CPU stuff in there and try to really simplify it. What I want is a diversity of things that you guys can have opportunity if and when, I say if and I say when, ETH goes to proof of stake. You know, they've slowed down they're supposed to slow down the difficulty jump. The difficulty right now is not predicated on how much hash power is on the network right now. It is predicated on Ice Age, which changed in May. So what that means is there was a schedule, and that schedule was going to amp that difficulty up at a high exponential rate, which it did. It went from like 170 difficult level to like 900 or 1,000, whatever the difficulty is right now. So it's supposed to settle off right now as they've extended when proof of stake will come out. So right now we're looking at, I think at best, at like October, November timeframe for proof of stake. So if you're mining Ethereum right now, you're good at least through August and September. I mean, they're going to be testing. So I mean, if they want to launch it and go on mainnet, everybody will see and hear about it beforehand. We'll keep our ear to the grind on that. Every other Friday they have a dev meeting, so we'll try to participate in that, to listen in and see what's going on with Ethereum, so the people that are mining Ethereum understand what's coming to them. But with that multi-miner, to come back to that, the whole point of that was to ensure that people had other things to mine and get into it early. I mean, if everybody's just going to Ethereum and then everybody switches, you have this huge rolling wave of difficulty that follows with it. The folks that go out there and kind of hedge the bet on Dubai Coin and Nubic and all the other currencies that you can generate tokens for, you know, is an opportunity at when they have a heavy lift, because you know all these subjects about Bitcoin, you know, getting through August, and if it's hard forking or if it's soft forks. After August is going to be very interesting on everything. As Bitcoin lifts, it takes everything with it. That's just the way the market's been. So, you know, if you have a heavy, you're putting a lot of your hash power into some of these, you know, lesser coins that are less of a value right now, not the most profitable. If you're doing the most profitable, there's a lot of other people doing the most profitable with you. So it's sometimes taking that hedge bet. Do your research. Watch crypto. Watch some of the other channels. Just don't take my advice. Go out there, research it. I mean, you guys making $4,000 investments in computers right now because the graphics card being up there. Think of the research that you would do when you're buying a car. You're buying half of a car right now in some places, right? So do the research. Look into what it is. Look what's going on, and you know, make an investment in what you want to put that point that hash power to. That's part of. I'm rolling it back to that multi-miner, giving people an option to say, you know, I have a punch list. I can choose. You know, go out there, set my wallet up, or you know, set the wallet up for Pascal coins, set it up for these other coins. You know, get your Jax wallet, get your stuff configured, and then get those things updated, and then you can point that hash power. You know, hedge on it. Do a couple nights on one coin, do a couple nights on another. Finish off the block that you're working on with Ethereum. You know, and kind of spread that that network power. So. You can. BBT, we can hear your Discord.
I fixed it. Don't worry about it. You do what you're doing, I'll do what I'm doing.
You just need to mute them. You just need to mute all the.
I did.
Okay.
It didn't work.
Yeah, so the stream computer had some other stuff going on it. And I think it's just the way it has the input. It's listening for everything. So we need to configure that. All right, it's 173 right now in there. So we're about 16 minutes in. So let's see, do a time check. So 15 minutes, we're going to give out the address that you guys are going to send an email to. Then that address is going to have, we're going to type it in the chat of what you're going to type into the subject of that email. And then you're going to put the live chat name that you're using right now on YouTube in the body of that email. And try to have your name exact, please. I'm just parsing essentially the participant list inside this chat and matching it up to the actual code that we give you guys. So if you're trying to send like 100 different emails from a different, if you guys have, I know there's always a few slick guys out there that try to like send me 100 emails, you know, from 100 different accounts with the same code. I will find you. There's always a way to game it. If somebody has VPNs and different IP addresses and all that stuff, that's a lot of effort to try to get a graphics card. But we'll do that at the top of the hour. We'll do we'll give you guys 15 minutes to get all the emails in, and then we'll parse that in real quick. We'll throw it up on the screen so that way you guys can see the random, and then you guys will see the actual winner based on their live chat name, and then we will send a direct email back to you on getting your address information, and we'll ship that to you. So, and I believe I have, let's see here if I have them over here. I still had some of these left. I'm looking to getting a few more printed, but maybe we'll do a few runners up on the cards tonight, guys. So we'll have a few winners for some people want some. These are some of our older shirts we used to send out with mining rigs, but this was a mining like a boss shirt. So I have a handful of these still left. So you're gonna have a few winners tonight, and we'll give you guys some shirts too. So like if you guys like shirts, you know, we're not selling these guys, we're giving them to you. What? This is the way BBT treats its community. So
worldwide, yeah.
And yes, it's going to be worldwide. So if I don't care if you're in Poland, I don't care if you're in Switzerland, I don't care if you're in the great mother Russia, I don't care where you're at, guys. We love everybody besides North Korea because they keep wanting to nuke us. So you got to get that under wraps, and then we can start sending some love there too. But
Dulu missed our conversation earlier since we were having all those issues. He's switching to ASICs, and he's got 30 GPUs, and he's worried that he's never going to get an ROI on them.
On the 30 GPUs, I mean, if you're looking at current rates right now, and you're doing the math and you're figuring out, well, at the current hash rate, the difficulty, the price, and what you have right now is, if you're looking at it on that kind of pricing from a current forecast, and not looking back at what I'd say is look at hindsight, like look at what's happened in the past, look at history. So people that were mining at a loss from Litecoin, I probably had 1,800, 1,900 Litecoin. I was thinking this stuff ain't worth nothing, right? It's 3 times, maybe $4,600 at $3 a Litecoin, 1,800 of them. I'm glad I kept it, right? So, it's like, why, I could have sold it at $3. And I was like, it's not worth me selling 1,800 Litecoin at $3. I'll just keep it forever. I have Feathercoin like that. I mean, Dogecoin. Everybody should have some damn Dogecoin. I don't care. Dogecoin has moved beyond the need for money for Dogecoin. Dogecoin is one of those things that like Reddit should implement it into their tipping and just allow everybody just kind of hook each other up with Doge, right? Doge is like a meme that is just cool for tipping type of thing to me. But it's like back to that Litecoin. If you're mining right now at current rates, nobody knows the future. Nobody does. And don't let anybody tell you that they know what it is. What they're taking is, they're looking in hindsight, and they're looking at historical and values, and they're using probability and statistical analysis to set the probabilities at what the price could be if certain market conditions occur. That's essentially what's going on. So you can look at the charts and go, well, it could go here and it could go here. Guys, come on. this is almost reporting the weather, right? I mean, it could rain. I can smell it. What I would say is go further than that. Go look at what is the coin doing? What's its purpose? Does it have a development team? Do they have a good purpose? Are they trying to and not just change the world, but are they trying to are they being led to create the conditions for it to really make a change? And then based on that, not just from the usability from a commodity side, if they have to spend the coin at runtime like Ethereum, but if people believe in that value and want to extend that research and really grow that community, people are going to buy into the token. That's part and parcel with the trust of it. So what I would say is do the research on it, keep mining it. So you can buy a currency or you can mine the currency. The mining side of it is a hedge. It's always been a hedge. You can sell this other equipment and get some cost out of it because there's another purpose for it. That's why you're mining right now. Is that you're looking at, like, I could go spend $3,000 and buy the coin. And I could have nothing to show for it if it goes kind of, you know, if it just goes down or it fails or whatever, then I've just lost $3,000 in a coin. Or I can go out and spend $3,000 in hardware and I at least have something out of it if it fails. That's why people go with the hardware side of it. So yes, it will take you a while to get back to your ROI at current prices, but it all comes down to where if this is 1992 and the internet sounds cool kind of idea, that's why I always have played with this as a hedge, is to reduce risk. This reduces risk because you can still get money back out of it. Are you going to come break even? That's another forecast. You know, nobody knew that mining was going to come back at such a strong, you know. Mining kind of dipped once the script really got picked up on ASICs. And then as Ethereum came back up and improving that proof of work is still a very viable thing, a lot of people came back into mining, and now you got people selling their 290Xs for crazy money, right? So it's always a hedge. It's always been a hedge. If you buy GPUs, you're in a lot better position than you are with ASICs. You always will be. Always. I mean, I have a 2 terahash Sponduli tech that just sits in the back. That's not even close to profitable right now compared to the thing, right? And if you look at the prices of that Sponduli tech when it first came out, you're talking like $5,000, and it barely made profitability because at the time I got super late. It was running at a negative because Bitcoin was still at $600, and it was not bringing near $600. It was bringing like $400 worth of Bitcoin in, but it just kept it on, paying the power, and then Bitcoin goes to $2,700. Well, that Bitcoin that it earned at a loss is now worth more and made more because it ended up coming out to about 4.5 Bitcoin for that one machine, right? So it didn't take a mathematician to say 4.5 Bitcoin times 2.7. You know, if I had $5,000 into it, I had 4.5 Bitcoin out of it. Even with the power, it ended up coming out. So it was running negative. And if this is the flat line and it's down here running and still earning, this is the earning, you know, 1 Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoin, 3 Bitcoin. It's going right here. I'm at 4. I'm still running negative because the cost is still up here. And then the value of the currency goes way up. Then it just brought me back up here. Now I'm positive. I have 4 Bitcoin than the unit cost because at $700 it is not worth it. At $2,700 it is. So that's one of the things with the mining, guys. If you're mining to buy coin right now because Ethereum's just too high, of a difficulty and you're not earning enough, it's taking you forever to solve a block, you switch over to something like DebuyCoin or Ubiq or XMR, you start moving your hash over to there, you're going to start earning units at a higher rate, and you know you might have 10 or 12 units after a month that at $30 you didn't make a ton of money. Maybe you made $300. At Ethereum you could have been made $500 in that same thing. But then if that price goes up because there's belief in what that coin is and what it's providing, that's the thing. And so I mean that's the whole thing is that forecast is the scary part because we don't know, right? So it's just do the research and look at it. I mean, just don't look at it from just trying to make your money back. I mean, it's you want to do that. That's a goal. That's the way you stay flat and even with it. But your break even isn't trying to get, if you spent $4,000 on a rig, your break even is probably $2,000, right? So if you spend $4,000, those cards are still worth money. And even if everybody sells at the same time, it's went down and you're only getting like $100 a card or something crazy because you sold at the worst time. If you just hold on to them, look at anybody that held their 290s. I mean, there's some of the comments I've gotten from people that they held their 290s. I'm doing a time check. I got 5 minutes. I'm going to start this raffle, guys. Look at the guys that held the 290s. I had a couple guys send me saying, I can't believe it. I've been out of script mining. I thought I lost my ass. I spent all this money on you know, these 290 Tri-X cards. You know, I had spent $3,500 on it. I maybe made $1,200 in crypto. That crypto now went up to like where I got my money back. I was able to pay my old credit cards off, you know, plus interest. And I still had all this mining equipment, and I was even flat. And then I didn't realize that I could sell it for more than what it was worth at the time. You know, when I bought it before, because some of these people were like, oh, I bought 390s at $330 a card, and they're selling them for $400. I mean, that's crazy talk, but at the time, it was what the value of the cards were bringing because the difficulty was low enough and the price was high enough that people were really turning a quick return. And that's why the entire, think about this, the entire world was sold out of GPUs. They're still sold out of a lot of RX series. The entire world, like you can't go anywhere. Even all the mom and pops and podunk towns all over throughout the states and throughout the world were sold out of every GPU on this planet because that got hot. And NVIDIA is starting to feel the effects now too. And the only thing that's really curbed a lot of the heavy purchasing is because all the pricing right now is crazy talk. Now a lot of people will point at us and will point at other things like you a-holes are showing everybody how to do this. It's like, dude, if I wasn't on here, it wouldn't matter. It would not matter. More people would still be going out there and buying it because the information is out there. People understand. We're just trying to make the people's barrier of entry simpler, more confident, and I don't want a lot of people, quite frankly, wasting a lot of money and time. You know, I mean, you think of all the issues and GPU issues and different things that can happen. If we provide a service to the world of showing, you know, here's the way to kind of fix that, here's our way to handle that kind of situation, and then create the community, like you guys all working with each other. I mean, look at our Discord channel. If you guys haven't checked our Discord channel, go out to bitsbetrippin.com, go hit the Discord link, and just look at that community. It's kind of a pay-it-forward community. If you learn something from that community, and you're hanging out, and you're like, hey, I learned this, and this fixed my issue, that kind of community is what grows that base. And you know, and creates that ecosystem that allows all of this to, you know, grow more efficiently. I'm kind of preaching. I don't know if you guys really like this, and I'm sorry if I'm just dragging on.
With the GPUs, Ethereum, if it goes proof of stake, there's still other coins to be mined. Just because Ethereum goes proof of stake and you can't GPU mine or whatever anymore, it doesn't make your equipment useless, right?
No, there's all kinds of coins that you can mine. That's what that multi-miner. We'll link the new version 4.0 out there today on this stream. We'll put that out there for everybody. That gives you those different options that are out there.
And the new Claymore, I know we talked about it a little bit earlier.
The 9.7?
Yeah.
So the new 4.0 version of the multi-miner is in the at the end of this stream. I'm uploading the latest version of the multi-miner selector thing, and I have Claymore 9.7 in there, guys. I've updated all the different things out there for you guys. You guys will be able to hit this stream after it. I was trying to upload it before we started the stream, but it kind of killed some of the stream stuff, so we're going to upload it after the stream. You'll see it in there, and then I'll post it on bitsbetrippin.com and the other. So we're at the top of the hour.
It's 1 minute.
1 minute. People asking about burst mining. I haven't done a lot of burst mining. I have hard drives. I just haven't really put it on there. I want to research what burst. I mean, I think a lot of people are using it for like gambling and a couple other things. I don't know what the real purpose of burst is. I think you allocate the hard drive and then it does other stuff, but I don't think it's like storage coin where you're actually using it.
Millie was over there.
Seeing the dog?
Yeah, she's gone now, but she was in the corner.
Yeah, we've been doing some cleaning. I don't know if you guys can tell. And everybody always asks me, like, what's on that hourly late thing? This is kind of an old joke meme that we had. Dog chasing a bug. Yeah, a little puppy. All right, guys. So, 15. We have 280 people in here, so that's pretty good odds. I'm gonna grab the card. and let you know what you guys are getting tonight.
That's an interesting. Well, but wallets are different. They said add one place to enter your wallet, but wallets for each coin are different, so you can't.
They're different. You can't just have one place for wallet. You'd have to have all your different wallets. So tonight, this is the freebie. This is Gaming X Radeon 480 4 gig Twin Frozer. If you just stumbled into this stream, you are the luckiest person in the world because you have a chance tonight to win this thing. I am paying for the shipping. I will ship this worldwide. If you are in a country that has crazy, weird import laws, you are now a distant family member, and I love you. And this is a gift from said world family member, because it was zero cost to you. So this thing is in. We want to switch to this real quick, and I'll show this the little cam. So this, you can see, no dirt on this guy. This thing is new. This was an over purchase. So we had a 9 card. I was going to do 10 card on this, but we just kept the 9 card on this particular one. So it's still clean and new. It has not been modded. It has not been mined with. And we'll take a few lucky runner-ups and
don't get fingerprints on my new GPU.
Yeah, and we'll be giving out some of the. That's a pretty small one. That is a small. So I have a few different ones. So we'll be giving some of these out too. So we'll take it from the same list. So this is Mining Like a Boss. It's got the BBT logo on there and some Ethereum. We'll be giving a couple of these shirts out tonight too. There's a bigger one.
What size is that one?
That is a large. I think I have a couple of XLs and double X too, guys. So we'll give a few of those out too. So let's give you guys the pertinence now to the information on how to win this tonight. So what we're going to do is, this is all completely random. I'm going to bring it up on the screen to show you that it's just a random site. So we're going to do, what's up?
Are you going to do this?
Yeah, we'll do it. They have to send the email first, and then I'll pull it in. We're going to give them time to send emails. So right now you're going to, let me validate the email address. That way I know, because I just made that today. Let's bring this guy up here. BBT Giveaway. So you're going to, you want to type this in that channel. BBT Giveaway. So BBT Giveaway at gmail.com.
Wait, tell them what they write before I...
Yeah, you're going to write BBT Rocks, ROCKS, in the subject. And then in the body of the email, you need to just put your handle that you're using right now in this channel. So the 304 people in here, BBT Giveaway at gmail.com, BBT Rocks in the subject. Only thing in the subject line. Don't put anything else in there. I'm not going to parse it in. If you put anything else in there, you kind of disqualify yourself. And I don't want you to do that. So BBT Rocks. And then in the body of the email, the only thing. Get rid of signatures, any of the stuff you guys got in there. I know some of your guys' emails that you probably send some BS like AVG crap and all that. I'll see if I can get rid of that. But in there, in the body of the email, put your handle in there. So we'll give it 15 minutes. We'll keep repeating it. It's going to get annoying, but let's make sure.
Caps doesn't matter, right?
It should be case sensitive. It should not be case sensitive.
BBT rocks, all one word.
All one word. BBT rocks. BBT rocks. Just like that. So that's just in the subject, and then your.
You did it. I did it.
Yeah. The in the body of the message, the email, you put just your handle that you're using right now in YouTube. Because I'm going to pull all those handles into essentially a randomizer that qualifies you based on that subject. So you have to, it'll qualify your email address. It'll do a distinct, so you don't try to send me 500 of them because I'm just distincting you out. So I'm going to take one instance per email. So you guys send that. We'll let that go for at about 9:20. We'll take that because I want to make sure everybody can get it, and some people's email servers are a little slower than the others. And then we'll take a count of all those emails. I have a little program I had set up to parse that in. It pulls it into a database real quick. It strips all that kind of fun stuff. It gives me my distinct list, and then we will put that distinct list in the online tool that will actually do a random and pick some winners for us. Don't worry if you send a couple, because I'm only parsing the ones that have the right information. So if you dorked it up the first time, just send it again. I will be parsing out your email based on the thing. And then if you guys won, I mean, if for some reason, like you're like, oh, I can't wait till 9:20, I gotta work tomorrow, you suck. Don't worry about it, bro. Just if you sent it, you're good. You're entered. As long as you send it in right, you can go to sleep. You can look at the live stream after, because we're gonna parse this, and then I'm gonna send you an email for your information. So if you can't stick around for the stream for the selection, you're good. Don't worry about it. You can go to sleep, dream that you win, and then have that awesome thing when you wake up and go, oh my God, I won. So it's all good. Travis, I have a couple different really cool shirts that we've used in the past and we've had in the past, and I'm trying to get the actual rights. I had another person handle a lot of the shirts for me. We'd send them off. I'm going to try to get a whole bunch on our new site and then have them to where they're cheap. I'm trying to make everything kind of cheap for you guys. We're not going to make a ton of money on any of that stuff. Nobody ever makes a ton of money on the swag stuff, guys. So I'm trying to just make sure it covers costs and stuff and get the structure down. I'm trying to find a good vendor that I can get, and I've seen a few people send me some messages about risers, but I'm trying to put together a good package to where we're going to send 10 risers. You know, we'll take 10 riser packs. You know, just a pack of like 10 of them and make it pretty cheap. We're looking right now, it looks like that's going to cost about $69, $70 for 10 risers, which is pretty cheap right now, I think. That's under $10 a riser. We'll only sell them in packs of 10 because I don't trust risers. They don't always work, and even if you're building a 6-card rig, it's always good to have some extra risers. I'm trying to get a good vendor to do that and put our logo on it and all that stuff, and we'll put that on the site. And then when you buy your risers for your rigs, you'll be buying them in packs of 10 from us. And we're going to try to keep that cost super low. We're not going to make a ton of money on that or anything like that. I think that's a fair price, $70 for 10. It is a little higher, like most people are spending like $54 for 6, maybe $55, something like that. But the cost is, you're getting a little better deal on that. Yeah, I think the cost is like $7.80, $8 a riser, which should be a pretty good deal. So again, if you guys hadn't checked or haven't heard, is to send in for this chance, it's bbtgiveaway@gmail.com. You need to put BBT rocks in the subject.
All one word.
All one word. We'll retype it. And then you put in your handle that you have right now in YouTube here. so we could take a participant list. They're a little more than $2 or $1 on Alibaba.
But they aren't consistent.
They're not consistent, and usually you have to order them in a complete, you know, like. I think we're paying maybe $3, close to $3 for the 7s, but I think it was like $2.90, something like that, $3 for each of the risers. But you have to order them in like vats of like 500, 700, something like that, risers. So a lot of people are not going to go spend $400 or $500 on that. And then we got to pay for shipping to you guys and stuff like that. Again, we're not going to make hardly any money on this. I mean, and you got to look at how much time and stuff we got to do with shipping and getting them out to everybody. So we'll make a little bit. So I mean, we're full, guys. I'm fully transparent on the cost. You guys can go out there and look up the same stuff that I can on Alibaba. Nobody's really giving us any kind of specific deals. I mean, unless we're buying like 10,000.
And explain the 10 for 70 was to account for 1 or 2 duds in the box.
Yeah, I mean, so pretty much. Here's the deal. Once we send you 10 for that 70, that 10 is like covered. I mean, like if you have like 2 or 3 that are dead, that's what I'm accounting for here. So there's the returns on risers are like damn near non-existent, or you don't get them back anytime soon. So what I'm trying to do is get it to where I'm going to pretty much bet that you're going to have 1, maybe 2 out of that pack that probably aren't going to work, because that's the way these. We ordered a box of them, about 150 of them. And out of the 150, I probably have had maybe 11 or 12 that have not worked. So like they've either popped a cap, they've smoked out, they just outright didn't work, and I tried them in multiple other cards. So that's what I'm trying to do, is trying to find a vendor that has a little more consistency on their risers, and then give you guys enough of them that if you have a few that don't work, it's just part of that cost of doing business type of thing. Trying to get enough is just crap. I wish they were a lot better, but they're just not.
What else?
Well, I was just looking at some of the stuff here. Any news on the gradual ETH hash rate drop? So it's your hash rates are, if you're talking the epoch level and AMD, I have not got a response from AMD. They went dark on me. Nice, Igor. Thanks, buddy.
Tell them we are from St. Louis.
Yeah, we are from St. Louis.
No, they were saying, they were making fun of your smoked out and bust the cap.
Oh yeah, we are from St. Louis. It's like, I think it's like murder capital USA now. It's not good. Dudes be shooting each other all the time over here, man. I mean, we're in the outside of the St. Louis area, but I mean.
No, we're not sending confirmation emails, right?
No confirmation emails. Yeah, so we're gonna let this go for about another 7 minutes.
Only
minutes.
On the winners.
Huh?
Only on the winners, right?
Yeah. We'll bring it up and we'll show the winners. We'll we're just using your net handle, that so everybody that's seeing the handle right now is essentially all that's going to be shown on the screen. So yeah, if we got a few new people in here. BBT Giveaway at gmail.com. The giveaway is going on right now.
7 minutes left.
We're about 7 minutes left. You need to put in BBT Rocks in the subject, and then put your handle in the body of the email. BBT Giveaway.com at gmail.com.
I just did that. Here, look, I can copy and paste. Way easier.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing right now for this. If you just got in the stream, 314 folks. It's really just kind of, get you guys excited about some of the newer stuff coming out. And again, we'll do the multi-miner after this video. We'll have that updated with some stuff. And you guys need to post on this video. At the end of this video, get out there, make a comment, and tell me what else you'd want to see in that multi-miner. If there's a different pool, if there's a coin. I keep seeing music coin out there. I saw somebody say chain coin. I don't know what that is. I haven't looked into it yet. But if you want to see another coin on that multi-miner and you want to start pointing some hash to it, we'll put it as part of that multi-miner, so you can just quickly change your address, change your worker, and then just flip to it real quick. And yes, this stuff is worldwide. I don't care where you're at in the world. We love you all. If you are, I don't care. You could be in Uzbekistan. I will ship it to you. I will find a way. We will use DHL. We'll put it on. We'll strap it to a camel and take it between some mountains. I don't care. If you're out there and you have internet and you have an ability to earn some crypto, I will send this to you. This is worldwide. We're not, you know, it's for everybody. We love you all. Yeah, besides North Korea, I can't ship it to North Korea. They keep trying to want to nuke us, and I'm not all for that. You know, they need to chill out, and just like take a chill pill. Not be also, you know, it's like cornering a dog, man.
The rigs back there aren't on right now, right?
One's on. I just don't have it doing anything. We were freaking out about the internet's not working.
Essential llamas.
This is via llamas. Is that what somebody said?
Yeah. No, if we send them the card to Peru, they'll send us llamas.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and the card. I mean, it's going to be up to the person if they want us to mod it before it. If you want us to mod it before we send it to you, we will do that. If you want, I'll pre-mod it. I think that card, that RX 484 gig, I think it's like 29 mega hash right now. There is no update on the. I did send an email back to AMD asking about the sgminer on the drop for the epoch level. I have not got a response. I will be wearing them out this week. I'm going to send the message over to Rob, Taylor, and all those guys over there. That's the EVPs. And find out if we can find out more information. This is a big deal for AMD, guys. They've got to figure this out with the mining community, at least for Ethereum. It's Ethereum's going to proof of stake. If it was happening like in August or September, it would have been a moot point. But it's not. Let's see here, multi-miner. You can put the mini screen on for this. And I'll kind of show them what's... Or actually go to full screen on this while we're waiting for the next couple minutes here, and then we'll do the parse.
3 minutes.
Yeah, so this is the multi-miner 4. I'm going to be putting out there for you guys. I have a few more little small updates before I upload it tonight, because I'm going to put some more stuff in there. But for the people that haven't seen this, this is kind of a collaboration. We kind of started it, and then I had a few people from the internet, Kunt Pukert, helped us out here to make this a lot cleaner looking batch. I know that people are like totally jonesing and freaking out right now that I'm using Notepad and not Notepad++. I got it. I don't have Notepad++ on this miner, so we're cool.
Is that just me, or does that not?
It's going.
Over here, you can't read.
Yeah. If they go full screen, they should be able to see it.
Okay.
But essentially, this is all the different echo lines. Essentially, this is what's going to come up in the menu. This just points as the pointer. This next set of stuff that goes to the pointer, saying that pretty much if you select this, then go to this particular pointer, and then all the pointers are right below that, where they're at. This number 4 has 9.7 Ethereum, the Claymore Ethereum miner. We've updated that. We changed the port. I believe for one of the coins that had their incorrect port, so the people that were freaking out about that, we got that fixed. It's because we had the wrong port. I believe it was for the Hush miner. This port here was 62. We got it as 92 now. And then we added a few other. I added a few other pulls. One that we're kind of testing out right now. I just got it down here at the bottom. Hold pull, but. This does not have the CPU stuff. I need to add the CPU stuff, so it might be a version 5 actually that I'm working. The big update for this was fixing the port and fixing the 9.7. So this has this, and if people haven't seen what this does, you just launch this, and when you launch this, it actually comes up to a menu. It's actually so big now that it actually drops this menu out. Now this just allows you to go out there and test. So what you would want to do is you would go out there, and you would edit this, and you would put your mining address out there, and then you would change your pool if you needed to change your pool. But if you were mining to like Ethermine, you would just change your address. That way you're mining for yourself, not for me.
Although we appreciate that.
No, obviously we'd appreciate it. No, but guys, mine it for yourself. I don't need your hash power. Just mine it for yourself, and make the change. And then you just choose which one. It's AMD's and NVIDIA cards out there. So if I wanted to do like, let's say this is an NVIDIA rig, 19 is for Hush. So if I go 19 here and hit enter, it's now going to load that Hush pool settings. There it is for Claymore Zcash. Oh, no AMD cards found.
All right. Let them watch that hash for a while, and you come do your magic.
Well, I'm coming back in because I chose one that's an AMD miner.
Oh.
And this is a NVIDIA rig.
It's time to parse the email.
Here, it's this one. Time to parse the email. She's keeping me on point, boys. There we go. All right, so let's do 9.7. Yeah, well.
Is that the newer updated one? Was Dibix or whatever on there?
Dibix and Ubic, yeah, Ubic and Dibix is both on there. And I'm uploading this version tonight. All right, we're doing a plus 600 on these guys. Okay, and let's just get this mining while I go through, and you guys can watch this. Do 5 ETH mine. This is only a 6-card 1070 rig. Fresh build. And let's get some folks. So I'm going to parse this now. So if you are in this channel and you have not sent an email to BBT, just paste it. If you have not sent it to this email address with this subject and your internet handle, you are going to be out. So let's get this parsed in.
Thanks to Aaron and Glenn.
Glenn, thanks. I don't know what PHP is, but that looks great. Is she okay? Yeah.
I tripped over the fan.
Yeah. Let us parse this in, and I will share that screen, guys, so you guys can see. Going out and fetching all the emails now. 304, 404, 406. 408. So we got 408 in the inbox. Yeah, it's a few people. A few people did it probably 100 times, but that's what it is. It'll parse it out.
It'll only pull once per email, right?
Once per email, yeah.
Will it parse for once per screen name as well?
Once per screen name, yeah. It distincts both email and screen name, so I'm pulling it in now. Pull it in, and then I'm gonna list. Once I get the list of folks, then I'll share that screen so they can see the random.
Dead air. Just be
Dead air.
talking.
I'm making sure that I'm parsing this in. Okay, so that distincted it out. So we have 318 records. So the 400. Which sounds about right.
If their mining rig has been running stable, should he reboot it once a week or once a month or anything like that?
No, I wouldn't touch it.
That's what they say too. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't touch it.
Can they see it?
This, no, once I export this out, then I'm going to pull this into another thing, and then I'll show them. So we have 318 entries that are distinct.
He said it's more nerve-wracking than when his wife gave birth.
I'm deleting the 3 entries I already had in the box of mine to test. So we're down. We've improved the odds, guys. We're down to 300 and.
For those others that are local to St. Louis, if you guys ever been on meetup.com, there's a Bitcoin group on Meetup that's local to St. Louis, and we've never made it to one of their events, but they meet, I think, once a month. There's a bar that accepts Bitcoin and stuff like that. Maybe we'll try to set up a meetup with them sometime and let you guys all know. What are you doing?
It's too small.
That's what she said.
Yeah. No, I zoomed all the way out to reduce the size in it. The zoom went way too small.
Talk about the spacers for the motherboards. They're nylon spacers. They're linked in our Amazon store. I think they come up in the automotive department of Amazon when it says search by category. But they are in the store under, I don't know what the category's called. I think it's like mining accessories, computer accessories, tools of the trade, something like that.
Alright, so we're taking this, copying this, we're going to this other, the random. Clean this.
Well, it doesn't show their screen name, does it?
Yeah, it's good.
He keeps clicking off of the YouTube screen, so I can't see you guys talking right now. I guess I could go to your computer, huh? Are you almost done?
Yep. I'm cleaning up the few people that had their safe emailing.
Oh, it's getting big. All right.
The sent
find
from
the
iPhone and
spacers.
sent from Galaxy smartphone.
Alright. Store. I'm looking up the link to those spacers, guys. Just a second. Tools of the trade. Oh, no, they're not there.
I parsed out about everything else. We're almost there. 30 seconds here. The good part is that I'm getting all this into part of my filter list now. All the sent from my iPhone, sent from my. So the next raffle will be much faster.
Going through our Amazon account, and I will link you the exact spacers that we purchased. In the chat, that Amazon link is to the spacers that we purchased. I will put that in the description as well. Okay, so now I'm back in chat. Oh, no, my voice is not great for streaming, but thank you.
Almost there, guys. There was a lot more. I had a lot of stuff already programmed in here to parse out, but unfortunately some people's names had some special characters, and anybody that's ever coded understands that one or two characters can break that workflow.
I don't know if you guys can see. Right under here where the motherboards screw in, he's got those white nylon spacers underneath, and that keeps it raised up off the thing. He was saying that sometimes it can short out if it touches the wood, or if you've got a metal mining rig case. Someone was talking earlier that they could feel the charge going through the aluminum.
Well, part of that's the not being grounded.
Well,
you can run a ground cable through.
They said that too. But that spacer will keep it up off whatever your bottom surface is to make sure it doesn't mess up.
About me, Google. I'm almost there, guys. Almost there. I got four more to clean up here. I'm almost done. I just want to make sure I have a good, distinct list without too much.
Nope. I can't right now, babe.
We got the little ones trying to come down.
He used nylon wing nuts, or not wing nuts, but nuts. I think he wrote that just so I would say nuts.
I made somebody happy, probably.
They said that there's foam material that comes with the motherboard. Why do you use the spacers? The spacers have the hole in the middle, and that way you can screw right through it, which again makes it sound so much better.
We got the little one dropping in. All right, I think I got them all done. I'm gonna pull it into the randomizer and make sure that we have it shared to the screen so you guys can see all of the.
Did you put the card back in the box?
Yes, I think so.
Is it this one? Mike?
Yeah.
I can Vanna.
Vanna.
They said feed her.
Hey, Mommy, I'm hungry.
Oh. Stop. Go upstairs.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Copying them all in now. I'm going to share this. Paste. Random. And this. All right. That. All right, I'm sharing this out right now, guys. Copy. I'm adding it to the stream, and we're gonna see this together. Let's transition this back.
That's scary.
Not that one. That she's sharing that. She's showing the wrong one.
Well, I asked you and you said yes. Okay, I was just kidding.
It's this one right here.
Well, you know what can I do?
Maybe that's the next one, guys. Maybe that's the next one. Not tonight. I think that's still in a box. That's a 570. Maybe we'll do that one tonight.
Just kidding. See what happens when he puts me in charge?
All right. So let's share this on the screen. File, new source.
What was that other one?
That's a 570.
Oh,
it's
that
still
was
in
not
a box. That's super brand new. Maybe we'll do that one on the next stream. Maybe we'll see if people care. Paste this. All right. Can you guys see this?
Not yet. They will in 5 seconds. Rigged. He has too many boxes laying around. How am I supposed to know?
Oh man, it's jumping all over. Hold on, let's get rid of that.
What other questions can I answer? Probably none.
Let's add source again. Show this. Oh, it's not pulling the list. Hold on, guys. I need to share this differently. Hold on. It's if I share this, add. What's the comments?
They just keep scrolling so fast, and they're just like, "Oh my gosh,
Let me
just
see
type
it.
already!" They're all freaking out.
I know. I'm trying to. It's not keeping the list of names in the chat. So I'm trying to make sure they can see when I hit the button, and they'll get to see the same time I get to see who.
Make it the whole screen, they said.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it the.
Is that why for live shows on TV they like practice beforehand?
Yeah, ain't nobody got no time for that.
Rehearsals.
Yeah, it's screen capture. If I just take this piece here. Is it not? Well, it's not showing this. I don't know why it's not showing that.
I know. The longest drum roll ever.
It's not. It's not active. Okay, maybe. Bring it over here.
Oh, you keep putting that box right in front of me.
It's not. This is the screen. I swear, it's just not. It's not taking the Chrome process. So let's get rid of this, and let's try it in this. Let's add screen capture on that. Hello. Okay. So that if that works, then maybe I can do it this way. It's just Google wasn't allowing us to do the. There we go.
Natives are getting restless here.
I know. I got it now. So they're gonna get to see the tool that I want to use. Random name.
Well, the miner screen is on a different computer. It's not running over there.
Right here.
That's just Yahoo.
No, I got it. It's doing it. And then I'm pasting this list copy back over to this. With all the different hash, our names, and you guys ready?
Did you paste them in there?
I did. It's gonna give us a name. So this is for the winner of this card. Right here. This is for the winner of this card. And don't, if you guys are just getting to the stream and you guys are like, oh crap, I didn't get a chance, don't worry, we're gonna do more. We're gonna do another stream, and we're also gonna pick a couple more for these tonight. A couple more people. If you already sent the emails in.
That screen was totally in your face.
And here we go. Omega 4740.
Ooh, he said something earlier. I remember seeing that name.
Omega bitsbetrippin@gmail.com. You send us an email with your information and we'll get this out to you tomorrow. Now, we're going to do 2 of these tonight. Two shirts.
You got to come over.
2 shirts.
No, that side.
2 shirts. 2 shirts. What's going
over
on?
Over there. Over there.
Boom! Omega! I'm going to re-randomize this 2 more times.
For the shirts.
For the shirts. Of alert! Of alert! You're the proud winner of a new BBT t-shirt. We're going to do 1 more tonight. And hopefully a whole bunch of people see this video. And I have more of those 5 settings that we should put in a card. So maybe there's another one. We'll look and see if there's other cool stuff. I know I have another cool couple cards. We'll hype it up on a card. Maybe a motherboard CPU combo, something like that. We'll do for you guys. But we're going to do 1 more for...
Are you writing this down? I guess they're in the stream.
They're in the stream, and we're going to do the last one for a shirt. Robert Ellington.
Elliot.
And Robert, that, and then you can now uncheck that 1 box in there.
Oh, sorry, because I switched.
Yeah, no, you can. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay that they're off. Now, here's the deal. Here's the way this works. I will give whoever won a cool 48 hours. So 48 hours from now, and that if they don't send me an email, I am going to, we'll add that as an additional on the next, we'll do another stream with another giveaway stuff, guys. This is for the community out there. We'll hopefully grow that base. People, I mean, people love free stuff. So we're trying to look at some stuff. This was kind of an extreme free stuff because Omega's going to love this. And Omega, send us an email, bitsbetrippin@gmail.com. You know, I'm Omega. You know, that I can validate your email that you sent me from the parsed in list that we have, so I know that I paired it up the same way. And let me know if you want us to mod it, or if you just want this and you're going to game with it, whatever, I don't care. It has not been modded yet, so we'll get it out to you guys. And then, you know, maybe we will do something like that. I mean, this one is still, I haven't even opened this one yet. This is still original factory sealed 574 gig. Maybe we'll do that one and give it away to folks. And Omega, don't email him. He's freaking out, people. No, I think I saw Omega on there in the email. So I wanted to make sure that it was completely random. You guys saw the list. I mean, we had roughly 409 emails. Of that, there was a whole bunch of people that sent it like 2 or 3 times. It parsed it out there. And then we had a distinct list of 318 people that had submitted in by the time. And that actually dropped down to 314 because I had like 4 tests in there. So I had 4 test emails that I pulled out.
Well, and we can parse through your spreadsheet to find the email address of those people and shoot them a message.
Yeah. I mean, I could do that too. Right? We have it on this part of the stream, but this isn't going to be the last time, guys. So you guys can share it out. Get out there. Check us out on Steemit. If you have not made a Steemit account, this just isn't for us. Go out there, check that out. Your guys' contribution, if you go out there and you make an account and you upvote stuff and you talk to people on there, people earn Steam power from that, or Steemit points, and that eventually turns into real revenue for people. It's straight. You can curate things. You can reshare things for people. Both people sharing part of that generating the revenue from that. It's kind of cool. We have a Steemit out there. Come out there and follow us if you can. We'll go out there. We'll upvote some of your stuff. I want to see what you guys can put together. I mean, I've seen some really cool mining rigs that you guys have put together. I'd love to. One of the things on the site that we're working is I want to be able to have an area for people can have kind of like the rig porn area where everybody's putting all these cool stuff. I've seen a lot of stuff you guys are sending me out on Twitter where somebody had, I think it was Chris Fox. I remember people, man. I remember a lot of things. That's some weird thing about me. Had a really cool rig put together on some casters, and you know, it was real awesome looking. I like seeing that. I want to share some of that with everybody from design stuff. We'll put more stuff on there. Sorry that it took a little bit to get that together. Sorry that the stream kind of sucked tonight in the beginning. We can blame Charter. It's still showing yellow for me. Hopefully it kind of worked out. But you know, I'm going to put the rest of this build together tonight. We'll take this one off, the rest offline. We've kind of made the stream a little long, hour and a half. And I'll see if I can recover that little bit that I had on Twitch and just bring that in as like a part 2 to this. But hopefully we can get some more.
We'll work on the shirts.
Yeah, we'll work on the shirts. We got some cool shirts designs already done and stuff. So mining like a boss, or I got 99 problems in a bit 8-1, that kind of stuff. So I think things that you guys kind of like. We're trying to make them.
Oh,
you know.
there's Omega. He finally found the chat. Yay!
Omega's back in. Nice. Omega sent it in. So I'm gonna put in there, for you guys all know, we're gonna put in there kind of like a little seal of a thing, you know, with BBT letterhead thing, and then Omega, if you can do us a flavor, and when you get it, you just put your name, you know, just write your name, Omega, I'm Omega, whatever, and then, you know, you don't have to be in it, man, if you don't want to show your face, but just show us that you got it. I don't know if you're in the States or if you're worldwide. I mean, hopefully you're worldwide. I don't mind shipping wherever. We'll get it to you. And I'm glad you guys liked it and you're excited. And, you know, that's what it's about, to keep you guys happy and, you know, make sure you guys have the right information. Again, check us out later on tonight on here, on this actual recast of this. I'm going to put the this rig that's going right now is running on that new 9.7 Claymore. It's part of the multi-miner. We'll make sure that everybody has that uploaded, and there'll be some more videos this week. We're going to do a couple more builds. I'm going to try to finish this one out, and if I get the 12 GPU board, we're going to put that together. I'm going to put that together in front of everybody. We're going to do a fresh build with that. New cards, the whole 9 yards, and put that together. And Omega lives at my address. Let's see. It's 1:21 into this stream. We'll wrap it up at 1:30. So we got 9 minutes. You guys can start blasting me with some questions. You know, you're more than welcome to send some super chats. We'll just buy some more cool stuff for this live stream for you guys. You know, we invest all that back in theirs. We appreciate that support too. And then we're going to try to get that Twitch simulcast set up so then you guys can start watching on Twitch too. He's definitely from North Korea. Yeah, that's funny.
24 GTX 1070s for the Win Edition. Do you think he'll be able to pay off the return on investment before they become obsolete?
Yes. Quite frankly, yes. I mean, 1070s, you're going to be using them. Even if ROI went way down to a year, you'd still be able to get back out of them. I mean, your real return on investment on 24 of those. I mean, it depends what you pay. I mean, if you pay like $1,000 a card, it might be a while. I mean, if you paid 400, I mean, 400 times 10 is 4,000. Times 20 is 8,000. And then, you know, another, I mean, so, I mean, maybe, I mean, within 7 months, you should be hitting ROI, maybe a little less at the current prices. I mean, who knows? I mean, in 3 months from now, if the price, if guys, the big thing right now is Bitcoin and it's split. If it's going to split, if it's going to hard fork, whatever's going to go on with SegWit or UASF, once we get through that drama, and if it hard forks and it kind of does an Ethereum kind of classic Ethereum primary chain, if Bitcoin goes like Bitcoin Classic and some other version of Bitcoin that is carried on with most of the community with it, once we get past that, it should give a lot of confidence in the furthering of the network and consumer confidence and speed the network up and reduce the fees and all that, and then I think it's off the races on this stuff. So I'm looking that it's going to be a good thing. Proof of stake for Ethereum, I do not see in this. Listen, I'm going to put it right now, hand on wood. I think this is wood. That's wood. That I do not see Ethereum hitting proof of stake in this calendar year. So, and it's nothing against the Ethereum guys. It's nothing against what they're working as developers. I believe wholeheartedly in them, but they're not stupid, and they're going to take their time and do the right testing on it to make sure. There's too much at stake for it. So that means you can probably still mine Ethereum for a while to come, but there's a lot of other stuff that I just don't put all your eggs in one basket. You guys should always be hashing a little bit. At least take a week off and try another coin out for a bit. Get some of that in your wallet. Diversify it. Just same way. You wouldn't be sitting there, you know, mining the same hole and, you know, Minecraft just going straight down, bro. You need to spread that. Go horizontal for a little bit. Get some other coins. Take a little, you know, put some of that hash power. Hedge it. Trust me, it's worth it. We got a super chat.
It's just a thanks.
No problem, Jesse. Thanks for that super chat, bud. We pay that right back into the system. How do we select a certain GPU in the script on Windows? Once you double click that, how do you...
You want me to click over to the other screen?
How do we select certain GPUs in the script? It depends on which miner you're using. But John... Cusack?
Yeah, that was him.
John, you will go in. I tell you what, in the version 4.0 that we go out there and do, I will put in the instructions at the top how to select specific GPUs. I'll put an example in there with like Claymore. So I'll put that in the instructions. That's a good good comment.
You said Claymore.
Okay, we'll put it in there. Could you show us how to mine with hard drive and storage and plus burst? Suits. We can try storage. I want to. Let's do. Let's make a comment thing. A few people have asked me about that. Burst storage J. We'll put that out there. We'll take a look at it. I haven't messed with burst, guys. I just haven't. I Mine Blocks, I believe, is his YouTube channel. Check him out. He does a lot with burst. I have not put. I mean, I have some hard drives here. I have a couple 5 terabytes we could probably throw to it, but. We got about 3 more minutes. You guys got any more questions?
Talk about the new Claymore.
New Claymore seems to be faster. I don't know. I haven't read his white paper. I was actually camping all weekend. If you guys follow us on Twitter, sometimes you'll see me post on that, or follow us on Facebook. You'll see kind of what's going on in the life of the BBT world. Like if I'm not in the mine, or if I'm not, doing stuff with things. So I wasn't really up. I know that he put out a new 9.7. We got it updated in the multi-miner that we're going to upload tonight for everybody. But I have not. It looks a little faster from what I'm seeing. I'm only running 600 on these cards here, and it looks like they're running 31.2, and these are 1070s. These are MSI GTX 1070s. Looks like it's almost 200 mega hash for 6 cards. We can go back to full on that here in a second here while we're waiting. I'm gonna take these up to. I haven't really done a lot of testing with these ones to see if they can handle much faster than that. Let's go 725. Let's see if it can handle that. And number 5 is what I was using, which is the new 9.7 Claymore. Let's let that run and see what 725 gets us on those. An L3 plus miner for 40 Litecoin, worth it. I haven't looked into them, Suits, but I can take a look at it. Nope, didn't like that. Kudafel. I think 725 is no bueno for these. Let's do 675. Do 5. This is why I like the multi-miner, guys. I mean, I like being able to select. This might have just made the miner unstable with that blow up earlier. We'll see. Looks like it did. I'm not going to wait for the crash. Just give it a hard reboot. I think this 600, 625 on those. I mean, it really depends on the rig. I mean, those are these ones right here. I know that I had testing earlier, and they were in the other rig, and I was getting almost 1,000 megahertz overclock on these without having any issues on the classifieds. On the and these are 1080s. Those are 1070s. A 625, 670, somewhere around there is pretty common to only get to that. I mean, you get some of those ones that can do 825, 850, or your real good runners. And there's probably 1 or 2 cards in there that are probably causing the issue. There's probably a couple in there that'll do 1,000. But is there any other questions while I'm looking at this?
For a 14 card NVIDIA rig, what operating system would you recommend?
For a 14 card NVIDIA rig,
That's what they said. It's gotta be Linux, right?
Yeah, it's got to be Linux, right? Well, I haven't tried it with Windows. The latest Windows update let it breach 8. So I want to test that out. Actually, I was going to test that out once we get our 12 GPU mining board. But there's people running now 10 GPUs in Windows on the same type. So I want to build the same thing. But the new simple mining NVIDIA build, you should be able to do it with that, and it looks like he's covering overclocks now too. Just making sure this thing's the right clock setting. 675. Let's do 650. Close this out. Mining. I have this mining build has all kinds of miners on it. I need to clean this build up.
What's the minimum amount of RAM for for mining?
I mean, it's been 4 gigs for a long time, but there's a couple new coins out there that just do not play well with 4 gig, and you really need to take it to 8. I mean, most of our mining builds for a long time always only had 8 gigs of memory, figuring that at some point there would be some memory maps or something stored on the local memory versus the graphics memory. So I'd say if you haven't built a rig yet, at least go 8 gigs right now, just because for the future. But you shouldn't need 16. But 8's where I would be at right now if you're buying memory. But if you have 4, you're fine. And your rig's running, don't change it. Yeah, so it looks like we got a little bump. We're almost getting 32 out of these. All right, we can start wrapping it up.
Do you want to discuss what you and some of the Discord guys are working on? They've brought that up a few times. Mike?
No, which one? I missed that.
What you've been discussing with some of the guys on Discord?
Which part? About the new pool? Yeah, so I mean, we've been talking with some guys about setting up a pool. They have a pool. I'm going to be testing it. I'm going to throw some hash, some serious hash to it to make sure it's stable with a lot of with a decent amount of hash going to it. And if we materialize that, and I've tested it, and I'm confident that it's working strong and stuff, guys, then we'll put it out there. We'll put it on the site. We'll get some people. A lot of people have asked us if we have our own pool or if we've been affiliated with a pool, and which pool are we mining against. And you know, so I'm working with the guys that are on their Discord channel, some real good guys right now. And you know, as they're starting to work through to put together a pool, at the bottom of this version 4, there's a few of the settings for DivX and UBix on there right now. That test pool that we're looking at, you can throw some hashes towards it. But once we get it kind of prime time and they're ready to go, and they're telling me, hey, we're good, we're prime time, let's shoot it, then we'll let you guys know what that pool is. And you know, say that, you know, obviously you guys will see our workers against it, and you know, I guess that's kind of like an endorsement for it. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. It's an hour and 30 minutes in. Sorry for the thing. I hope you guys enjoyed the kind of giveaway. I plan on doing a lot more of that kind of stuff. We're going to get some new shirts pressed. Got a new SpaceX hat, so we're good there. Rocking the SpaceX shirt. They're doing some crazy stuff. We really like the SpaceX dudes. That's why I always represent them. The pool name is amazing. Yes, as Blueberry says, hold a pool. If you guys like that name, let us know. I love the name personally. It's just hilarious to me. So it needs to have a good name. But you know, hang out there. Check us out. Check out Steam It. We're at BitsBeTrippin'. Check out Twitter. Follow us on there. I got an Instagram account. I haven't sent anything to it. We'll put some details out there. But like, share, subscribe, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry that we had some crappy issues on this last stream, and we'll have a couple more this week. So go ahead and stay tuned.